Hi guys, Merry Christmas Eve to you all. If you guys have already watched my videos before, you guys would have recognized that I had already played a clean tone demo on these two guitars. On my right, I'm holding a made in Japan pink paisley Jazzmaster. And on my left, I'm holding a 2018 limited edition Stratocaster. So why am I holding these two guitars today? Well, recently I had read an article which quite surprising. The pickups for the Jazzmaster made in Japan are far different beasts than the ones that made in Squire, made in Mexico, and even made in US. Their design, if you have the opportunity to take it out, it is far different. Like it looks so much different than a typical Jazzmaster single coil pickup you will find. In fact, made in Japan pickups are purposely designed to sound exactly like a Stratocaster. So I kind of find it shocking is because why would I want to buy a Jazzmaster if it's gonna sound like a Stratocaster? So because of that, I have decided to make a video today to compare, do they really sound the same? So without further ado, let's find out. We're gonna start first at this Jazzmaster. And in case you guys don't know much about the circuit wire for Jazzmaster, basically they have the lead function and the rhythm function. But for the rhythm function, it's only the neck pickup works. So since a Stratocaster do not have this kind of function, so I'm just gonna be playing at the lead function. Basically, all the circuit below here work only. And because a Stratocaster have 5-rate function and a Jazzmaster only have 3, and because of that, the middle pickup is going to be so much different. So there's no point of comparing when it doesn't, like, the Stratocaster and the Jazzmaster are basically different. So in this demo, we are only going to be comparing the neck and the bridge only. And I'm going to be using my huge and Catalog Jazzmaster 20M head, and it's going to plug into an orange cabinet. So and I'm going to be playing clean tone and lead, basically kind of like the high gain mode, and to see and to compare how these two guitars sounds. So without further ado, let's start with this master at the neck pickup. Alright, so that's what it sounds like on the neck. And then I'm gonna move to the Stratocaster, also on the neck only. So neck with all the volume and tone all the way up high, just like what I did on the Jazzmaster. And then I'm gonna go all the way to the bridge. Okay, back to the Jazzmaster. I hope you guys don't mind that I need to switch it. You just take a little bit time. Anyway, now to the bridge. Okay, now I'm gonna turn you to the gain or a little distortion and see how it sounds. Turn up the volume first. I'm not sure if that was loud enough. I'm gonna do it again. Alright. Okay, trying to hear the sustain. Yeah, you can hear lots of noise on the back. So, like many typical single coil, you cannot really avoid this kind of noise. But anyway, let's compare this to a Stratocaster and see how are they the same or not. Yep, the noise is still there. This guitar also have a high noise. Okay, so anyway, going to the neck now. Yeah, lots of pumping. Okay, so finally back to the, oh my god, they're quite heavy. Back to the Jazzmaster on the neck now, which is final part of this. So neck. Okay, so the demo is complete. So I'm not really sure because, like I said, you know how YouTube sounds like, because the sound is going to be compressed, so it's quite different. You might hear differently than what I hear, but based on what I'm hearing, the Jazzmaster, if they do sound very similar, because first of all, they are both single coil, and you know, it's a little bit less surf green in a way than what a typical Jazzmaster sound. So it's kind of rare, because when I bought this guitar, I didn't know that. You compared to my Iron Man Squire, the sounds but there's no denying that this is a single coil, so it does kind of sound very similar to a Stratocaster that I just compare with. However, it is much more basic. It is not as bright as the Stratocaster, and of course, so basically, even though this is designed, the Jazzmaster here, the pickups are designed very similar to sound like a Stratocaster, or maybe just this kind of model, because you know I cannot compare all the Stratocaster models because they probably use different kind of pickups, but I can tell that this one is more basic. So this is what a Jazzmaster kind of tone you still have, that is quite different than a Stratocaster. So even though it does sound very similar to the Stratocaster I just compare, I wouldn't say that it is exactly sounds the same. So I would say like maybe 70 to 80% it sounds similar, because it has the much more basic sound compared to a Stratocaster. And also, we do have to remind each other that even though no matter how similar the pickups are, the design of the guitar itself, this guitar have something, or the circuit is so much different than a typical Stratocaster. And Stratocaster also have, you know, you have 5 different options with 3 pickups, and this one we only have 2 pickups, yet the circuit for the rhythm and the lead, which I didn't even compare the rhythm one because it's just different. So no matter what, even let's assuming that these 2 pickups do sounds the same, it will not provide the kind of tone and sound exactly the same as a Stratocaster. So even though I think it's ridiculous that how the pickup are designed specifically, I don't know why. I would love to know why, if anyone has an answer. Is still a Jazzmaster sound I could get from here. And I also compare, previously I also had a video to compare this with my Squire Jazzmaster. It still sound very similar in a way. So I think that it really doesn't matter if these pickups are different or very similar to a Stratocaster. It's really depends on what kind of stuff you play. And to me, even though I'm a little bit disappointed that you couldn't get the tone I exactly want, because there are some similarities in these 2 guitars, but I'm still happy with what I got here. Because to me, Jazzmaster is just a different beast, and I can do different kind of tone, play differently than the Stratocaster I have. So basically, even if you know, it's like a human being, if you are trained, they still have some little bit difference. So you know, my conclusion is that it's still two different guitars, and it really depends on how you guys think. But to me, I hope this video helpful, and if you are planning to buy a Jazzmaster, you guys do need to consider the fact that the ones you made in Japan are trying to be sound like a Stratocaster than a real typical Jazzmaster sound. So I think that is like my remark on this video. So I hope you guys find this helpful if you are planning to buy a Jazzmaster anytime soon. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year soon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be making any more videos until next year, but even if not, if so or not, I wish you guys all good health, happy, and see you guys next time. Bye.